Welcome to our tutorial on the WolfWare interface. This will help you navigate the portal that we use for course tool setup. This includes requesting a site for your Moodle course, possibly setting up your media site locker, and other related tools for online and on-campus courses. To get to WolfWare, simply head to wolfware.ncsu.edu. You'll see the option to log in with your Unity ID and password. Once you're logged into WolfWare, you'll see all of your courses for the current semester listed automatically. This is a dynamic list based on what you personally have access to. Your students will see the same thing if they come here and log in. They'll see the classes that they're enrolled in. There are a number of different tabs. By default, it loads the current semester, whichever semester we're actively in. But then you can also get ahead of the game by going to the future semester. For instance, if it's in the summer and you're trying to prepare your fall classes, you get access to them early as an instructor. The Past tab has all of your previous semester offerings in case you need to review them or reopen an old course to extend it for a student who had an incomplete. And finally, you may or may not see the Projects tab, which has courses that aren't related to the normal cycle of semesters, usually courses that don't have students in them, like our development templates. You'll be able to see each course in brief here, as well as any linked rosters, so you can keep track of what enrollees are part of what Moodle site. To request or set up a site for your course for the given semester, click on the red gears icon out to the right of that course listing. By default, you'll automatically be prompted to request a WolfWare space. This space will tie in your Moodle site, media site catalog, Collaborate if you're using it, email addresses like we used to use in WolfWare Classic, and then potentially a WordPress site, which is a function that's still in beta. All of these various tools are listed under their own sections on the left. You'll also be able to manage who has access to those different tools globally under users and rosters, and the theme at the moment only applies to your Moodle space. Once you go to request a space, you'll automatically see a list of which tools you have and have not activated, and have an option to immediately go through and activate any additional tools beyond that Moodle space. You can rename the space, especially if you have a combined space. This may help avoid some confusion among your students. You can change your home page link. We recommend not doing this. Typically, you want your homepage to be your Moodle site, but if you happen to have another custom homepage that you've set up, especially if you're using another tool like WordPress as your home, then you can edit that link here. And then again, you can change the theme to the textiles theme if you wish. Under the Users and Rosters tab, you can add additional rosters in case you need to combine sections and have them all have access to the same Moodle site. And you still have access to add people individually. If you need to add a TA or other instructors to your course that aren't on the official roll, you can add them here by searching for their name or their Unity ID. We mentioned the theme. You have the option for program themes, or in our case, college themes, and you can choose the College of Textiles theme to keep it in line with our other online and on-campus offerings. Under your WolfWare tools, you can manage each tool individually. In this case, managing Moodle just means setting the availability dates for the course. By default, they set themselves to the start and end for that semester, but you can always customize this if you need to open it up early, or even delay the start of your classes, or if you need to extend the end date to allow people access back in future semesters. You'll also be able to use the Moodle course copier to load content from a previous offering or from one of our developmental spaces if this is a 601 course. If your course is using MediaSite, you can have the link go directly to your lecture catalog from WolfWare to save time. A lot of us have got a lecture capture link built into Moodle itself, but this will allow you to replicate that link and just copy and paste it here so that students can come to WolfWare and get immediately to their lecture capture catalog. If you make use of Blackboard Collaborate for live, real-time sessions of your course, you can let students know here and give them a link that points directly to the Blackboard Collaborate page. There's no additional setup in this. It's simply a yes or no, but it adds an icon to your course listing so that students know about this additional tool that they can make use of and don't have to go deep into your Moodle site to get access to it. A feature new to WolfWare that used to be part of WolfWare Classic in bygone semesters is the ability to create automatic email lists for your course. Now, Moodle's announcements tool will kind of let you do this already, but if you prefer just to do it through email instead, you can set those up through WolfWare now. There's one that is everyone in the entire course. The support email address will include yourself and any of the TAs that are assigned to this course. And then for the section, if you've got multiple sections, you can get an email list that is customized to each section's roster so that you don't have to worry about any cross messages. A new feature that's currently in beta is the ability to request a WordPress site to go along with your course. Now, WordPress is just a place for hosting static content. It doesn't have the robust activities that Moodle does, so it's not a replacement for the LMS. Typically speaking, if you're setting up a WordPress site for your course, it's just to have a public-facing space somewhere outside of the lockdown that is Moodle or WolfWare, so you can better market the course to individuals or other programs that might help you recruit additional enrollees in the future. This feature is still in beta, so we don't have full support for it yet, but you're welcome to try it out in the meantime. Please let us know if you have any problems with it or give us your feedback so that we can help Delta refine the use of this tool in the future. In addition to these new WolfWare tools, you can also get access to WolfWare Classic, the old lockers. Now, the service will be going away soon, but in the meantime, if you've got older content in there, you might still be able to access it to pull it out and into Moodle. You can access the syllabus tool. This tool will allow you to build a syllabus from the ground up. It has guided sections that let you know all of the elements that are required by the university for a course syllabus. If you have a brand new one or you're not sure if yours is up to code, this can be a fantastic tool to get you started. And lastly, you can submit your grades from Moodle directly to MyPack using this system just as you have previously. This will take your course total column in Moodle and allow you to send it directly up without having to re-enter manually all of the grades for your students. If you need any help setting up your gradebook in Moodle to facilitate this process, please contact us. We'd be happy to help. So that's the new WolfWare interface. If you have any questions or run into any problems using this system or are curious about any of the tools that you may not have been using previously but might want to consider for the future, contact us at TCTS at textiles@help.ncsu.edu. We'd be happy to help you with any of the features of this new WolfWare system or the associated tools.